Ladies and gentlemen, we're live from the Dutch Hall. And welcome to the bowels of Spiky Ball Studios. Here's the host of the show. It's your two-time President's Club Award winner. It's Pete Van Dyke, folks.
Hey, thank you, Paul. Hey guys, welcome to Dutch Hall. I'm your host, Pete Van Dyke. As my brother said, and we are Canada's only live bear late night talk show coming to you from Spiky Ball Studios. We are also, I don't know if we mentioned this, the greatest podcast getting us started in the bullshit in Pine Grove, Ontario. Right now, because we're the greatest man in Canadian late night history, the Nocturnal Emissions. Let's hear it for 'em. This week they're comprised of Steve, the reluctant German on lead guitar. Hey. Beside him, who's that? The master of industry, Dave, the rooster Jars. In the corner, playing, I don't know, so many instruments, but mostly tickling my skills and tickling my fancy. Our CRTC required Frenchman, the French tickler, Ken Belange, everybody. And plugging on the bass where he belongs, my favorite of them all, Whiskey Wes Higgins, everyone. And who's that guy that announced me and sits on the couch beside me? Well, that's my brother Paul Van Dyke, everybody. And you know who I am, I'm Pete Van Dyke. This is live from the Dutch Hall. Let's get this thing started, boys. And then that. Someone strikes it big with cherries. Hey, Dave? Cherries.
Oh yeah, right on top.
I think you, and you get old, Dave, I think you are going to be one of those like slot machine old men that sit there and shit in your diaper and just keep pulling that handle, you know? That's
As
the
long
way I
as-
imagine your future.
As long as the drinks are free,
Yeah,
count me in.
yeah. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I figured his response would be. I'll shit in my pants if I get free drinks, no problem. That's a good point, Dave. Anyways, you know,
Thank you.
it's a weird time we live in, 2019. I think it is right now. What are we, the end of summer? A couple shows away from 300, Paul. A couple shows away from 300. And I'll tell you something. It's weird not having Michael here. You know, he says, I'll never miss 2 shows in a row. Did he not miss last week?
I think he missed last week.
And then he missed this week.
2 times.
1
Two
plus
times.
1 is 2.
You know, how many shows did you miss before you were fired? Do you remember, Dave?
I think it was 4.
It was
4 in a row, like a whole month.
a
It was
whole
short
month. Yeah, it was a whole
It was
month.
February. It was my birthday month. I went on a bit of a bender.
Yeah, if you're having a good time, why don't you have it here?
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, are you on vacation right now?
Yeah,
Are you staying the night?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. It could be anything could happen tonight because tonight is a big show, Paulcha. It's a big show for you people at home. It is for years we have been working with Steve the Reluctant German on lead guitar here, and for years we've learned nothing about the man, right, Paul?
Yeah, nothing.
He's like an onion.
We barely stripped off 2 layers.
We cannot find out any information about this man. Well, today Steve is going to announce something that's going to make it all clear to us, he says. Something that's going to make us all understand why he's been so distracted at times
And reluctant.
and maybe reluctant to give us a straight answer when we ask him questions on this program.
That's right.
For multiple years, Paul.
Yes.
Hey? How many times have I asked Steve a question just to have him giggle and smile? And I'm like, what the, you know? And we're all just looking at each other like, what's Steve up to? He's somewhere else, right?
Who knows?
Today we find out where Steve's been, where his mind's been at. So I'm pretty excited about that. But before we do that, what? We like to talk to our listeners in a little segment we call feedback. We got feedback.
We got feedback.
It's feedback.
Motherfucking feedback, people.
This week's segment is brought to you by our friends at Amazon. If you'd like to do some shopping at Amazon, then why not give us a bit of money? All you got to do is go to our website, click on that Amazon banner, and you know what? We're going to get some of your money.
Yeah.
That's how easy it is. You should do it for us because we spend it on things like candy.
Yeah.
And whatever Steve's been up to, hopefully. I think some of the money's maybe gone into that. Hey? You use
right.
any of these people's money?
No.
No? All out of your own funds, this thing? What are you doing?
I'm
What are
not
you
gonna
up
tell-
to?
I can't even tell you.
I don't know. I'm so excited to hear what Steve's up to.
I'll get there.
Anyways, we're going to figure it out. But we, who else is our sponsor? Nordback?
The beef people.
And maybe we can do a little shout out to Van Dyke Party Services because summer's coming to a close. And if you want to end summer with a bang, why spend it with your friends and family? They're mostly bores. Huh? Why not hire between 5 and 29 Van Dyke first cousins? All it's going to cost you is $100 of cold, hard cash.
You earned it.
But we're also going to tag on our expenses, which I'm not going to lie to you, they're going to be pretty dear, you know. But if you're not 100% satisfied that you have had the time of your life to close out summer, we will give you that $100 back. But those expenses run through our bodies and potentially yours. Van Dyke Party Services.
Don't live your life in regret.
Oh, a little don't live in your life and regret a battle there. Okay? Charters thought he was going to do it, and you're right the fuck there, Paul. Hey?
You know what I
This
did?
is your job. This is his job. You got a guitar in your hand. Paul's got his dick in his hand. All he has is his magic voice that he announces me with and does his commercials, and sponsors pay for that velvet voice of Paul Van Dyke. They don't want you butting in. Huh?
That's why I laid off. I was ready, though.
You were a backup, yeah, but you're a little eager, you got to admit.
I was eager.
I appreciate you.
I'm excited tonight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited.
I like it, Dave. I like the enthusiasm.
That's good.
This is going to be really, really exciting. So
What's Van Dyke Party
let's get into a
Services,
little bit
uh,
of this feedback. Oh, they're brought to Did I not say Van Dyke Party Services is brought to you by CleanFlow? Because CleanFlow, they got to be the key to most of the success we've had around here.
I would say so.
And I would suggest, I don't even know if it's true. I bet you Steve's taking some CleanFlow shit and when he's done whatever he's been up to.
Probably.
You know it.
Who knows what he's doing?
I bet you he needed lube. That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, we got some feedback from, Ella Steppa Jones.
Ella Steppa?
I like to call her Ella Steppa Jones because that's her legal name, what she says feedback with. She went on Instagram and she said, the house band has been solid, but she yelled solid at us like this. So it went like this. The house band has been solid the last couple of weeks. We would love to hear stories about their favorite openers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some
We actually
stories.
have a whole wall of openers up there, eh, Dave? You gave them to me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Get a shot of the openers. If you got a camera, they're up on the wall.
No.
No?
That's for the tour, eh? It's for the tour.
It's a
We
stop on the tour.
It's stop on the tour if people ever come to Live from the Dutch Hall to be the studio
I
audience.
can't wait to host one of those tours with a paddle where you follow the paddle.
Yeah, follow the paddle. Charles going to go show you the mustache we glued on the wall. No big deal.
And this is when I shaved my mustache for the second time.
So did you guys have any, just to satisfy our listener, Ella Steppa Jones, do you have any of the favorite openers?
I 100% do.
Yes?
My all-time favorite opener was with when Braden Nakuma was in the old pool shed with us. And go back and listen. I wish I could remember the name of the show, but I'll remember it before the show's over.
James
And,
Gang?
Yeah, it was the James Gang opener, but before that, we did like a cold opener where we just started streaming or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we
And,
did Footloose.
Yeah, we did Footloose before the show,
Yeah.
and then right into the James Gang. Listen back; it is a real gem. God bless Braden Newman.
Oh, I
and,
wish
the
we knew
talent
the
he
name of
brought
that show. Eh?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
Alice
figure it
Steppa
out.
Jones, how about this? Alice Steppa Jones, because of Big Mouth over there, blabbing off, getting you all tantalized about this episode and this opener you want to go back and listen to, but have no idea how to get you there, Ella. Dave Charters himself will contact you, Ella Steppa Jones. And I think,
Ella
Mr.
Steppa.
Jones, don't worry about my friend Dave here. Huh?
Mr. Jones, you're not going to play it?
Can you just play Mr. Jones on a whim? Oh, that one. Anyways.
Sorry.
La 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 la. That one? Yeah.
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 Anyway. Anyways, Dave. Dave will not do anything naughty to your wife. He is a man of
I think it's cross your legs and hide your boner.
Oh,
I think.
there you go.
But I will send you a personal message, Ella Stepa.
Jones. And remember, she's married, Dave. Also Polish, which is your cup of tea. She could probably make a fucking great pierogi. I bet you that. Anyway, so we have to get on to Steve's secret, do we?
Whoa. You guys ready?
Steve's secret. So, Steven.
It's a secret.
Oh, there it is. Steve, for years you've been shifty.
Yeah, that's right.
For years you've been preoccupied by God knows what, you know? But I got to tell you, I thought it was some sort of a third or fourth Holocaust that you people have been into because of your history. But God forbid that is not it. Please tell me it's not it, because I don't want to announce that.
All right, that's not it.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Whew.
Dodge that.
Thank God. When I tell the German, tell me your secret, and it's not an atrocity, I am relieved, Paul. Anyways, Steve, what would you, what have you been up to all these years?
You ready?
Yes.
All right. I figured it out. I figured out how to travel through time. Thanks, Pete.
What?
Yeah, it's true. I figured out time travel. I built a time machine.
A time machine? You've built a time machine.
Yeah, that's right.
And how did you, like, where?
I built a time machine in the bell tower here at Spiky Ball.
Do you think this is,
fucking
this sounds
time
like
machine?
a crock of shit? Paul's all in. He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
You want out of 2019?
Yeah, get me the fuck out of here.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Anywhere? Well, I think this is horse shit. I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's horse shit. Steve, will you mind giving me a tour and showing me how this thing works?
Absolutely, man.
You're not going to believe this.
Holy shit.
All right, let's go.
Let's do this.
This is bizarre.
All right, follow me, Pete.
You need your guitar to show us your time machine?
This way, Pete.
What in the heck?
This is it.
Holy shit, Steve. How long you been working up here?
I've been toiling on and off since you bought the place last year.
How does it work?
Well, it works like this. I basically figured out that there's a tone that I can generate with the guitar, and if I match that tone and frequency perfectly, then it can fuck with the space-time continuum, and we can travel anywhere we want in time.
All right, let's go.
Well, Pete, that's the thing. It's not quite perfect yet.
Well, let's do it. Let's go now.
All right, but don't touch that bell, Pete.
Don't touch this bell.
Don't do it.
Well, can
Don't
you
do
still
it.
show me the guitar part?
All right. So let me plug this in. All right. So I just have to play some. Don't touch it, Pete. Don't touch that bell. No.
Jeez, man.
That's all right.
Gentlemen.
Whoa.
Hey, ladies
Hey,
and
we're
gentlemen. Welcome the host of this show. It's your two-time
2-time.
Norfolk County Tobacco King. It's
times.
Pete Van Dyke, folks.
Hey,
All right.
hey, this is weird, man. How you guys doing? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
This is welcome everybody live from the Dutch Hall. We are Canada's only pirate radio broadcast coming to you out of none of your goddamn business.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. You won't find us, CRTC, even though we got one of your narcs sitting over here.
Stick to the man.
Cool, man.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna say the things they won't let us say. The man, i.e., fucking Charters over there. That's who I say, right?
Just
Anyways,
try and keep it clean, man.
listen how this guy tries to act, right? You know what, Wes? You're the same as the rest of us. This is 1969 Norfolk County. We live. We all grow tobacco, except for him and whatever Steve's up to. By the way, our program tonight is called Steve's Secret. We're going to find out what Steve's been up to.
Right now?
No, not right now. We're going to get to it later in the program.
Don't harsh my
I thought it was just eating acid, Paul. I didn't know it was anything more than that. I thought he'd been eating acid for the last 6 years. I had no
Eating
idea.
what?
Acid, Dave.
Oh. 2 syllables.
Yeah. Company man. Hey? By the way, this is a good time to get to a segment we call feedback. We got feedback. Oh, you know what? Hey, Charters. I got all mixed up on that one. Not yet, man.
Oh, man.
We got
Sorry.
too,
Yeah,
we
that's
were
groovy,
too
man.
early on it.
That's groovy.
Now, Charters, if you work for a company though, like a tobacco company, right? And
Yeah.
if you're on this show, right?
Yeah.
And your company pays you or pays me, they pay me handsomely actually for you to promote your product, Export A green cigarettes with no filter.
They're the best.
Yeah. Taste
Smoke
the
the
tobacco.
green ones. Absolutely.
Taste-
You don't want a filter clogging up that tobacco smoke.
No, you get
Sucking
that
out all
right
the
in your
goodness.
lungs. Get that right in your lungs. You stretch them out so you can be a runner.
We also sell cut leaf in a can. You can roll your own.
See, your company makes sure that we mention. We had a deal with them. We'll give you a shit can of money. You let this one untalented fuck that works for us come play guitar, and he has to mention his company 6 times per episode. And then we get a shit can of money.
Pass me an Export A. Does anyone have one?
That's already 4. Only 2 more to go, and then we can be done with this nonsense, Paul. Hey, I have one question for you, Dave. We are, most of us in this county, as a matter of fact, tobacco farmers. And you work for the company. You're obviously a despised person in this community.
Well, just to be clear, I don't work on the company, like on the factory floor.
No, you go
work
to farm and try to buy the tobacco from the people.
Yeah.
And you...
In a suit and tie.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, why don't you sell your tobacco to Charters?
That is a fucking dirty Polak. Try to bang my wife.
Whoa, we'd love to buy your tobacco, Paul.
Yeah.
Why don't I come and pay you a visit on your farm?
Yeah.
Monday morning.
For 20 extra cents a pound, you'll give him if his
I'll take
wife
care
will
of you.
have sex with him.
I'll take
You
care
know
of
who
you
else
and your
told me
family.
that story? Fucking everyone in town. Wes, you grow tobacco. You ever try to fuck your wife?
I think you might have tried.
Steve doesn't even grow tobacco. You try to fuck his wife. Eh? There's nothing even in it for you.
Listen, it's just business. Okay?
Let's get to some news before.
All business.
Let's get to some news. In 1969 news here, brought to you by Export A Cigarettes. Green, no filters. Suck in the tobacco and live a long life.
Export A.
This year, can you believe it? Gold of my ear has become the first female prime minister of Israel.
Wow.
Can you imagine that, eh? You know what? You ever think we'll have a female prime minister in Canada? That was good.
We got females in the office. They clean the ashtrays. Sometimes they pour me a bourbon.
Those are spinsters, eh? Couldn't get a husband? Widowers? Or widows? What are they, the people that need jobs? I don't understand. Anyways, did you know John Lennon, you know, a member of the Beatles there, he recently just got married to a lady. You figure this guy's the pick of the world, eh? Marries this lady who goes, he literally went the whole world over, found this woman, Yoko Ono, and married her in Amsterdam where they're having their honeymoon. And
Well, congratulations, John.
yeah. Now, I just have a question for you. You know, if you're like one of the greatest rock stars in the world, and then you can bet anyone in the world, then you see they pick Yoko Ono. Do you think that's a good pick? Wes, would you think that's a good pick from John Lennon?
I would not. I would never want to pick somebody with more talent than me.
You think Yoko's more talented than John?
I do.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
That is a controversial statement in any era.
What's this guy been smoking?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, you know what? I was reading a scientific journal. You ever read a scientific journal? There's this thing called acquired immune deficiency syndrome. They found the first case of it, the AIDS they call it. They shorten it to AIDS, you know?
That's an acronym.
Yeah, it's a deadly venereal disease you get now when you. It's like syphilis.
I just had my kitchen floor redone in venereal. Nice.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You got to get it.
I built a gonorrhea beside my hot tub. And so we. What was I saying again?
AIDS?
AIDS, yeah, this thing called AIDS. It was the first case. It was thought to be a disease for like third world countries or something like that. But
I heard it came from monkeys.
Well, Dave, this first case that came to North America is said to come from Haiti. And the report that is read here is that they haven't found patient 0 yet that came from Haiti, but he's said to be 3 foot tall with a 1 foot dick. And that will lead us into a segment we call Feedback. We got feedback.
We got feedback. It's feedback.
Motherfucking feedback.
Welcome to Feedback. We got feedback. This week's segment is brought to you by Homemade Ashtrays. Homemade Ashtrays. My kids got them for sale. Just tell us where you are and we'll get them to you, I'm sure. If you know where I live or not.
Oh, I know where you live.
Some people give us mail, Dave. Do you know mail?
Yeah, I know mail. Of course I know mail. We get it every day in the office. Lots of it.
Yeah.
After they're done emptying the ashtrays, the girls open the mail. Of course I know mail. Come on.
You know mail, right? We got some of this. This week we got one from a guy. He's been with us since the very beginning of the show. He's our good buddy, the Haitian Dwarf. Let me go. What's the thing? All right. I screwed that one
Sorry,
up.
what was that?
I screwed that one up big time.
What'd you say, man?
It was supposed to be. You wrote it. It was supposed to be your hippie. No, I said your hippie. Something about your hippie gash will.
You fuck me because love is free.
Oh, you fuck me because love is free. Damn it.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's just do
It's 1969.
You fuck me because love is free. Hi ho. Hi ho. There. That was a good save at the end there. So we got a message from the Haitian Dwarf. And the Haitian Dwarf, he's been with us from the very beginning. And he says, he gives us this as by mail. He just gives it to us by mail. And this one, I don't know why he does it, but every time when you open up the letter, it says on it 5 stars. And he entitles this one, Looking for Work. He says, looking for work. He goes, new immigrant to North America. Will do anything for cash. If you want me to come in your ass, I will not wear a condom. Haitian Dwarf.
What? I do not endorse that one bit.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the story before about the patient zero for the AIDS thing. But is it possible that our greatest listener has started the AIDS outbreak in North America?
Patient 1? Patient 0? What do you call him?
I call him patient zero. The monkey's patient 0 too, but there's a bunch of different patient zeros, right? Because it depends where it starts. The monkey had it, but then it had to go from someone before the monkey. The monkey might have fucked a nut with it. Or like a... I don't know. Had to start somewhere.
Nutted a nut.
Nutted a nut. Thank you very much, Haitian Dwarf. I really do appreciate your feedback. And so now we've done everything we can do here in the 60s. We have to get to the topic of this show. Steve, what have you been up to other than eating acid? What has it been eating acid, by the way?
Oh, it's been great eating acid. I love the 60s.
Did you say acid?
I sure did. I said acid.
So that's not your secret?
No, that's not my secret.
That you eat ass?
Do you want to know my secret?
Yes, I do want to know your secret.
Is it time? Is it time? It's a secret. Do you want me to whisper it? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I figured out time travel.
What?
Time travel? I shouldn't even be here. I should be in 2019.
What?
Yeah, I've been just pretending because I thought I was fucked. I'd like to go back to that. Can you?
This
use
is 2019, Pete Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, let's go.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
got a time machine.
I want to get back to where I belong.
What the hell, man?
Let's go.
All right, guys. Feel like smoking one?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live from the Dutch Hall. Here's the host of this show. It's your two-time bankrupt tobacco farmer. It's Pete Van Dyke, folks.
Hey, welcome everybody to. What year is it?
It's
It's
1991,
94, man.
1994. Shit. Anyways, welcome live from the Dutch Hall. We are the greatest internet show ever to get broadcast onto the World Wide Web. To anybody who's out there listening, maybe you're a college kid or something that you have the internet. Maybe you are some sort of tech genius out there that would have this at this point in time. But we are the first show and the greatest show ever to get started in a basement in a church in Delhi, Ontario. Just because the people that are using this church don't know what the internet is, and we just tricked them. As long as we clean the floors, we could do our show here.
Yeah.
Huh?
And you know what else? If you have any like spare cash laying around that you're wondering what to do with, it's a good time to invest in tech stocks. If I was you, that's where I would sink all my money right now, in tech.
David, aren't you afraid that you work for this big tech stock company that you're gonna you lose your job? If you're gonna lose your job if you start being associated with this kind of programming?
No, I don't think so. I do all my business over the phone, and people love buying my tech stock. You ever hear of Nortel?
Yeah, no.
It's a big deal. Yeah. If you like internet, college kids, it's not just for porn, but it's mostly for porn. So if you want that to keep going,
Sounds like you got the world by the tail. Now you've moved up into middle management with your position. Is that correct?
Isn't it obvious?
But you look.
And I'm on my way up. I'm not stopping there.
They let you wear that beard at your job?
Well, no one sees me, right? I just do it all over the phone, so.
I guess so. You do middle management over the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man.
When I have to manage my middle people,
Yeah.
when I'm doing my middle management, I just call people up.
Do you have women in the workplace?
Say work
in
harder.
your workplace, or do you just work alone?
No, there's women in the workplace. Yeah, we started hiring women. They're really good on the phone. They talk a lot.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to say thank you, I guess, for coming in with that ridiculous facial hair each and every week to help me make fun of you, because that is fucking crazy what you got going on there. You look like Jim the Animal Neidhart, man.
Oh yeah.
Do people at work, or you don't?
And you're like Bret Hart.
What?
You're like Bret Hart.
Because I'm greasy?
Yeah.
I like 90s you. I think I would like hanging out with. Are you? You must be a cool boss.
Oh yeah, the coolest, man.
You play guitar, and you have that sick ass goatee.
Yep. And I sell tech stocks, so if you have any spare money, I would invest it all in tech stocks.
Well, before we get to a segment we got called feedback, we got feedback. First, we have to talk about some of the news of the day, 1994. First of all, Hey, Charles, you hear that the lady, Princess Diana there and Charles, they split up?
Oh yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, who'd have thought, that a marriage between your cousin who's 30 years older than you wouldn't work out, eh? You know what I predict
You
for
know,
that,
you know
young?
who knew it? The Queen. She knew right away.
The marriage wasn't going to work
Yeah,
out?
It was a bad idea.
Well, you know what I say, Dave? I say whoever ends up finding love with that Princess Diana in the future, I predict those two will have a long and happy life together. That's what I say. Hey, you know what?
Second time's a charm.
Yeah, I can see nothing but good things for it. Did anyone watch that OJ chase on the TV?
That was bananas.
Eh? Did you see that OJ?
White Ford Bronco. I was glued to the television. Yeah.
I could not believe it. It was the slowest, most exciting thing. They were going so slow, you know. And then I never. What do you think? You think I hear the trial's scheduled for November of this year, you know, but it's gonna be carried on court TV. No one's gonna. You think anyone's gonna watch that? Court TV.
Like
I'll
night,
watch that.
Like Night Court.
You'd watch OJ's trial
I just got a brand new 28-inch TV.
to watch someone read documents.
I'll read anything. I'll watch anything on my awesome new TV. It's huge. It took like 3 guys to carry it in my house.
Did I say it was Steve's
sounds
secret
awesome.
show? This one?
Can I come over and watch your TV with you?
For sure. I got 7 channels.
That sounds awesome. I might need to use your phone.
Wes, what are you doing now?
Whatever the fuck I want.
That's what I like about Wes, man. It is a good answer. It is a really good answer. Anyways, we are. We have to get to. Oh, do I have any more news stories? OJ, you think he did it?
Hey, if the glove fits.
I think. What do you think? You think they're? Oh, that's what you're supposed to say. The legal system's going to get it right. Remember that? You dummy. Hey, so.
Oh yeah. I believe whatever the court decision's made, I'll stand behind it
All right, maybe you are.
because our public servants know what they're doing.
Oh, is that the government? Oh, no, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Hey, you hear China got the internet?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what the joke is there. I forgot. I just read it on the page. We should get to oh, I got one. Hey, Pope John Paul II, he signed something into, like, you're a Catholic, staunch Catholic, Dave, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I play in the church band.
So John Paul II, in this year, 1994, he signed this letter to make it law in the Catholic Church now that it's not exclusive that only men can be priests. So now people of other genders can also be priests. Women, that is, you know.
Yeah, there's 2 genders, right?
In 94, yeah. Anyways, so the only
weird.
caveat is
That's weird.
You still have to be able to fuck kids. Well, that brings us to a segment we call feedback. We got feedback.
We got feedback.
Well, other than this Yahoo talking about tech stocks, we can't get many people to sponsor us at this in this economy. We're in the middle of a recession and such, and you know, if you want to hear about Dave's tech stocks again, I guess that's like a commercial, right?
I would buy tech stocks if you have any extra money.
Well, this guy gave us on the World Wide Web.
What do you
I
give
was
us?
on my I was going through my emails. We get emails, and this one's at live from the Dutch Hall at MLS.com, and it says, Peter, you and the Nocturnal Emissions knocked it out of the park this week. Great all-round entertaining show. Keep up the good work. Long-time listener and 2-time listener of the week,
2 times.
Yeah.
Bruce.
No way.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Bruce. Thank you very much, Bruce.
Bruce, a young chiropractor, just starting out. It says he enjoys our program. Chiropractor. You ever heard of such a crazy witch doctory, Dave?
I don't believe in it.
Would you use it?
I go see my practitioner, and I get medicine when I'm sick.
Yeah, that's the safest thing. They keep you. You know what I like about this right now? We used to have tobacco sponsors on this program. Can't anymore. That's illegal. That's against the rules now. And I noticed that they're doing a lot of steps to really outlaw tobacco in this day and age. And I think we're on the road to fixing our health problem in this country. You know, I imagine 25 years from now, I bet you we have our healthcare system, none of those chronic heart disease and lung problems that we have to deal with in the future, all that stuff, cancer and all that, probably mostly eliminated because of the steps we're making towards tobacco. Because from the news programs I watch, it's a singular cause of every bad thing that's ever happened in my life.
Yep.
Tobacco. Anyhow, Bruce, you're listener of the week.
You're the listener of the week.
So, we've said this show's called Steve's Surprise. Steve, do you have a surprise for
I got a
us?
huge surprise. Are you guys ready for my surprise?
Yeah, let's do it.
I love
right.
surprises.
All right. All right, so here's the deal. I figured out time travel. Yep.
Great, because the 90s kind of suck. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
Fuck yeah, let's
Time
get
All
it.
right, let's go.
Did you buy a DeLorean? Yeah. Time travel.
gentlemen, we're live from the Dutch Hall. Welcome your host to this show. It's your two-time murderer and cannibal. It's Pete Van Dyke, folks.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this broadcast. We're doing it, whoever's got power out there, whoever's listening to whatever we're cooking, ham radio. We've got some hamster fucking spinning on a wheel to give us enough hydro to put out a signal to whoever's still alive out there. I'm Pete Van Dyke, hosting live from the Dutch Hall. It's 2044. And we're going to get through this thing together, guys. Yeah. We're going to get through this thing together. I'd like to welcome the greatest band in Canadian history.
Thank you, Peter.
The Nocturnal Emissions. Just give them a round of applause, everybody.
Woo!
Steve, the reluctant German, everyone on lead guitar there. Steve, what the fuck is with that belt around your neck?
It's what all the kids are doing in 2044.
You can't leave this goddamn building, man. There's kids wearing belts to stop people from slitting their neck and eating them for breakfast, man. It's a fucking wild place out there, dude.
Fuck.
Steve, are you happy in this day and age?
I love this day and age.
Is it because of your hair?
For sure, it's because I have hair.
Like, they found the cure for baldness like a second after the apocalypse, or a second before the apocalypse. Isn't that like kind of like take a little bit of the fun away from it? Wouldn't it be more fun to have hair and not have to like fear for your life every time you left the home?
My family is dead. Everyone I love is gone. But I have hair, and I've always wanted this haircut.
Well, that's it's good news, bad news, really, eh?
Yeah, really. It's not so bad here in the apocalypse.
Well, you know what? I thought your belt was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life until I realized that my friend Dave Charters, who I've known my whole life, has lost his fucking mind, man. What is with your face? You can show your face. Nothing. They can't take anything more away from you, dude.
Well, I'm glad you asked. What this is it's the perfect meld of, you know, in the 2010s, tattoo art became very popular, and so did technology.
Right.
And this is the perfect meld of those two things together. I don't know if you remember Google Glass. I gotta talk quick. You remember Google Glass?
Yeah.
This is like Google Glass, but it's for your entire sensory center.
You
And
okay, buddy?
Hold on, it's a commercial.
Oh, are you watching that? Can you see me?
I can hear you sometimes.
Can you watch our show on that thing?
Yeah, between the ads.
Charters,
Anyways, it was surgically implanted, and it was the highest fashion right before the apocalypse. This is the newest style.
Yeah. Remember when you had that vacation home you bought in Florida? Do you remember? Did you ever think you'd spend like $500,000 on an aquarium in the ocean? Eh?
That was awesome, eh? Remember when we were swimming in there? It was like you're swimming in the ocean, but you weren't. You were just in the aquarium.
We were in your house.
Yeah.
No, it was in your house that you bought.
The house was in the ocean.
Yeah, at that time. Now it's way deep, eh?
Yeah.
You'll never get that back again. Hey, remember when you had all those investments, you know, all your stuff for your retirement when they had the stock market still?
Yeah. That was awesome. I blew it all on this tattoo technology, which has been great. By the way, I'm glad I got it.
Well, you know, we used to ask people on this program for something we call feedback. But no one really has any means of communication anymore except for yesterday. We got the first piece of feedback that we've gotten in a long time. Someone threw a brick through our window, and it says, "You suck." Thank you very much for that piece of communication. And I also want to give a shout out to Mike Bowe. You know, I'm starting to have some regrets. Paul introduced me at the top of the show as two-time murderer and cannibal, and I have no regrets over the first murder because we were all pretty hungry. That was a full week after the apocalypse, and but it was such a pain to go out in the street, find a person to murder, and then eat, you know? And then the next time, since we're all living in this church and everything, and I said, boy, there's a lot of us to feed. The one time our band leader, Mike Bowe, took a nap there on the couch, I thought, wouldn't it be a lot easier just to murder him and eat him? You know? Anyways, a little shout out to Mike Bowe. Thank you. Sorry about the murder and subsequent cannibalism. And now we got to get to the part of our show that is the whole title of this show. Steve, and then all this time we've just been sitting around living in this church, you know, like trying to hide from the dangers that are outside. What have you been up to? Because nobody really can see you. We don't know much about you. You say tonight you're going to tell us your big secret.
Yeah, I've got a big secret. Is it time for my big
Yes,
reveal?
it's
You
time
ready?
right now.
Steven, is that you?
Yes, Dave. I'm right here.
Thank God.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I thought I wanted to stay here, but you know what, Pete? I made a time machine,
You did?
and I gotta get away from Dave. I'm gonna give up my hair. You want to go back to 2019? I'll take you back.
I totally
right now.
want to go back to 2019, but I got to thank Clean Flow for giving us all the clothes that we have, and for Norpac for the pepperettes that have kept us alive over the last few years. Anyways, let's go, Steve. Get us back to the fucking present, man. Hello, everybody. Hello.
What year is that? What year is that?
2019. It's 2019. Shut up. Hey, it's 2019. Welcome everybody live from the Dutch Hall. We made it back to 2019.
Hell yeah.
And there's only one thing we gotta go before we sign off this week, and that is thank our cookie sponsor, Susan B, who gave us the. Do you like strawberry, Paul?
Sure.
Yeah, here, I'll give you this one. She gave us some of these delicious meringues. We're gonna pass them around, Susan B, and we're gonna say to all the people at home that thanks for listening to our Time Machine show. We hope to see you next week. We got a couple shows till 300. If you'd like to give us some feedback, do it at livefromthedutchhall@gmail.com or Instagram, Twitter, any of the socials. But until next week, we're going to be eating Susan's meringues. CUNT. See you next Thursday.
What is that? It looks awesome. Meringue. Susie, Susie, we love your cookies, Susan B. This week, it's not cookies, it's meringue, and that's a little bit better for me. I love meringue, and I really like all your cookies. Susie. Thanks, Susie. We love you.
Anyways, oh, these are great, man. You gotta have them.
We're back.